Hello everybody and welcome back to SparkleDart. Today we're going to be talking about something cool. We're going to be talking about the fact that they found organic material on the dwarf planet of Ceres, which is located in the asteroid belt, and as far as I know is the largest object in the asteroid belt. I could be wrong about that. You know what? Go ahead and correct me if I am. But it's an asteroid that's so large it's considered a dwarf planet instead of an asteroid. Haha. Asteroid. That's a joke. Get it? It's like the word ass, but it's like a space-related thing. So anyways, going off of that, they found organic material, which isn't in and of itself necessarily too astounding or anything like that, but I think the implication there is that organic material is a lot more common than you'd think in the universe, especially if it's on a dwarf planet like Ceres, which, as I understand, is the closest body, the planetary body to Earth that would contain such material. So, organic material is really anything that contains carbon, so like methane, hectane, propane, shit like that. You know, whatever. It's shit like that. But I think what the implication there is that I think one of the most commonly accepted theories about life on Earth is that it originated from compound materials being inside of water, large bodies of water. So even though there's no water on Ceres, I think the idea is that life might be more common in the universe than we would normally think it is. Maybe. That's my understanding. I didn't read the article so I'm one of those guys who, when I see a cool article, I just remember the headline, but I don't really look into it to see exactly what it says. That way, I can be misinformed, but also like halfway right. Because if you're misinformed but halfway right, then you got a loud voice like I do. People listen to you, and they think that you're smart. They think that you're cool, and they think that you have two thumbs and they're both way up in the air. So here's a little thought experiment that I had in mind. A long time ago, I was on a Let's Play with one of my friends, and they were playing, Super Metroid, and because puns are cool, they made the name of that particular episode a pun, and they were doing something with the Chozo statues or whatever. I don't know. I never really played Super Metroid. They were doing something with the Chozo Kraid statues, and so what my friend named the episode was he named it Statue Tori Rape. And I'm like, you know what, it's a pun, sure, but it's kind of tasteless, because rape doesn't taste like anything, so how would it taste? How could I say it's tasty? I'd have to say it's tasteless, because it doesn't have a taste. It's the implication. It's the impression that I get. I was quoting the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, featuring Dickie Barrett, that's his name. So here's a fun fact. If you go on AMV and type in the impression that I get cover, you'll find a Digimon AMV featuring the impression that I get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. If you don't know what song I'm talking about, it's that song that goes, I never had to knock on wood, ba 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 ba. But if it doesn't matter if I could, it doesn't matter if I never had to knock on wood. You know the song. You've all heard it before. You're all fucking nerds. So we found that song, the AMV for Digimon, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty silly. Like, people will do AMVs for things like Naruto, and they'll put, like, In the End by Linkin Park in the backtracking. And it's, like, really, it's fun, it's cool, it's got thousands of views, most of them are negative. Anyways, then I found out, and I felt like a big dummy, I found out that the song Impression That I Get was in the Digimon movie. And at first I'm like, oh, I'm dumb because I was laughing at this. But then I thought, no, I'm not dumb. It's dumb that song is in the movie. And I couldn't tell you the exact part because what I searched for was I searched for Impression That I Get Digimon movie scene, and what it gave me was like a touching, heartfelt scene featuring characters that I didn't recognize because I don't watch Digimon because I'm not gay. That's a joke, by the way. Just jokes. Nothing serious. Just jokes. And I'm like, okay, so you really put this old at... Okay, so but at the time that the Digimon movie came out, this song, The Impression That I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, was already like 10 years old. So older than the people who were watching the movie. You know, they could have put fucking... I'm going to assume the movie came out in like 2000 or 2001, maybe 1999 if I'm being generous. But they could have put like fucking Backstreet Boys or Spice Girls or some shit in there that kids would listen to. Or even like, I don't want no scrubs. The scrubs is nobody that can't get no loving from me. Sitting on the passenger side of my best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. And I just went on a huge tirade there. But going back to what I was talking about, my friend was Let's playing Super Metroid, and he named the episode Statutory Rape. So what happened was we went on to the analytics of their channel and noticed that that particular episode had a lot more views than any of the other episodes of that particular series, or even any of the videos that were on the channel at the time. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. What's that all about? So we went in, and on YouTube Analytics, if you're not like a YouTube guy, I wouldn't call myself a YouTube guy, but I do use the... some of the tools that they have sometimes. Sorry, got burps every episode. I told you this before. If you're an analytics guy, you'll go on there and see that there's a whole world of statistics that you don't know anything about. And the tag that was searched for the most to bring traffic to this particular video was the word rape, followed by words like Samus, Metroid rape. Ridley rapes Samus, I think, was one of the ones that was searched for in particular, and and we found that very amusing. So I'm kind of interested to see if I can draw a lot of attention to this particular video by including horrible tags in it. So I might try that. Maybe I won't. Maybe this video will get banned by YouTube. It's hard. It's really difficult to say because you can never really predict what's okay these days. Because one day something's okay and the next day it's not, but people still do it anyways, and then they get banned from YouTube or whatever. Like the whole Poopy Pie situation. He made Nazi jokes, and then he told everybody in the world that Jews are bad and that they should be massacred. And because of that, he got a lot of shit, I guess, from the Washington Post. You know, one of the most credible sources in media and entertainment. Kind of like CNN. You know, everything they say is just so fucking true. I said I might get political. I stick by what I said. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to censor who I am for you pretentious fuck. Anyways, sorry. That might have sounded rude. I apologize. I'll do some push-ups to alleviate my anger. Anyways, so I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and see if I can put some horrible tags on this particular video and see if that nets me any additional views for this particular video. I don't want to be like that guy who tries to game the system. Man, I just got fucking wrecked by that pig. What was that all about? I don't want to be that guy who like says, yeah guys, let's pull a hilarious prank on the internet. Let's see if we can't get my channel a bunch of fucking views and more people come to my channel and like my stuff. No, I don't want to be that guy. You know, I make these videos because they're fun and because I've got this need to have a creative outlet to satiate my need to make creative content. Not that this is particularly creative or anything like that, but I've got this need deep down in my bones. So I don't do this to get fucking stupid-ass 13-year-olds in here who play with Minecraft figurines in their Lego sets and say, "Wow, I wonder what this game is," because they're not old enough to have ever been alive when this game was new. Even though they're making a remake of this game, which I will talk about later. I'll talk about that in the next episode, so don't worry. You know what? Stop worrying, please. Just stop worrying, you little bitch. You know what? I give you an inch, you take a mile. I give you a frown, you give me a smile. I'm trying to make up lyrics to a song here. Actually, that was more like that song from Rent. You take an inch and I take a mile. I don't know what song that is. If you want to leave in the comments below what song that is from Rent, I'll PM you and say, you know what? Thank you for commenting on my video. And then I'll send you a picture of a dog. I won't tell you what kind of dog, but you'll find out later in the comments. Anyways, I'll just wrap up what I'm saying right now with this episode. I finished that faster than I thought I was going to. Okay, so let's let's just wrap here for a little bit. You know, tell me more about yourself. Where you from? What city did you grow up in? How many fingers do you have on your right hand? The same amount as you have on your left hand, I assume, because polydactyly is it affects your symmetry, the symmetry of your baddie. And if you got 6 fingers on your right hand, you're gonna have 6 fingers on your left hand because that's just how it goes. That's how these things go. If you got a retarded knee, you know, or a knee that, like, when you scrunch it up, it looks like a guy with Down syndrome. That's a thing. It's a medical term in the DSM dictionary. Look it up. Thank you, Merriam-Oxford Webster. I really appreciate your contributions to my ability to make fun of people who are differently abled than I am. I pray to them every night. I say, all right, Merriam and Webster, please give me the strength and the courage to make fun of the retards that I need to make myself feel better about my own abilities. You know, sometimes I'm too confident in myself, and that's if SparkleDart has one failing, it's that he's too confident in himself. He's too sure about the fact that he's got a big wiener. He's too sure about the fact that he's, you know, athletic. He could play for the Carolina Panthers if he wanted to, but he doesn't because he's too modest. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight all the time. You know, the Super Bowl is just the other weekend, and the cool thing about the Super Bowl is that you don't have to be a sports guy to appreciate it. But here's the weird thing: is people always say stuff like, you know, I only watch for the commercials anyway. The commercials are the best part of the Super Bowl, and ideally I would agree with you. But here's my final thought on the matter. My final thought on my Super Bowl interest or disinterest, lack of rather thereof, is that I don't have TV anymore. I don't watch TV at all anymore. So when people try to talk to me about the Super Bowl, I'm just like, okay, and what's your point? Oh, the commercials? Oh, I don't watch commercials anymore. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, thanks for... I'm going to try to better articulate my thought there in the next episode, but I'm going to end here now. So, thank you for watching. As always, I've been SparkleDart. Going to give you a little kiss on the cheek. Mwah. Turn your head, other cheek. Mwah. Turn around, bottom cheeks. Mwah. Mwah. Thanks. Goodbye. Mwah.